Hello and welcome to proCode. This video we are going to continue with our HTML series. So this is the second part of our HTML series. So let's get started. So in this video we are going to this is where we covered in the later video. In this video we are going to learn some tags. So as I told you, HTML is nothing but just a bundle of tags. The more tags you learn, the more experienced and the more knowledgeable you become in terms of HTML. So there are some tags which are the most basic tags. So we are just going to do that. Just going to remove this. Now first of all, I'm just going to open the live server. If you don't know live server, it's an extension which I downloaded from the VS Code. It just basically helps to just open with code. Yes, here we have our website. Let's just here the first tag which we are going to learn today is called heading tag. So I'm just going to make a comment. As you know, as I told you that what is a comment, it's just for the user. It is not written to be executed. So here we have a heading tag. So there are 6 types of heading tags: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. So these tags are made according to their size. If I type in H1, so just press enter. This is the magic touch our VS Code editors. You just need not to write these brackets, and you can just type in H1 and then press enter and the whole thing will be written. So now I will just tell you the difference by printing it in the website. So H1, let us say it is H1, just type in, I will just type in, and then H2 tag, then I will type in H2, then I will type in H3. So as I told you, there are 6 type of headings. There are 6 type of heading. Just make sure you use the correct one. So H4, then H5, then H6. The last one is H6. Here we have all the heading tags. Now let's save that and see the results. You can see that the H1 tag is the largest one and the H6 is the smallest one. So you can see the order. H6 is the smallest one and it continues from there in the ascending order. If you are starting from H6, it ascends to the biggest, smallest to biggest, to H1, which is the biggest. So remember this order and you will be all good with headings. So these are the headings. Now let's continue with the second tag. Second tag which I am going to introduce is paragraph tag. It is paragraph tag. So this is the second tag which we are going to introduce, which I'm going to introduce to you. Now paragraph tag is written in a tag called P. You just type in P in these brackets and use a closing tag. So this is the opening tag and this is the closing tag. We have all we have, for every tag we have two tags. You can see the difference. The one with this, with the forward slash, is a closing tag, and the one without one is an opening tag. Now here in paragraph, whatever you type, it will just print in the web page. So if I type in, this is a paragraph, so then it will save it and just see. You can see the text is being just printed. Now the one thing which I am going to tell about this tag, the special thing is that how in you just no matter how much spaces you give in between in the code, just save it and just see that there are no extra spaces as in the code are printed. Only the spaces which were needed, which was only one space, is printed. Not in our code we have so much spaces. So this is an HTML rule that it will just nullify all the extra spaces. So in the later videos we are just going to I'm just going to tell you how to just solve this thing, or make it as I say. I have just deleted. So I'm just going to type it again. So this was our second tag. Now the third tag which we are going to learn is, now you see, when you have created a paragraph, there are many fonts like italic, bold and underline. These three are some ways of writing a word, a text. So for those things we have a separate tag called italic tag, underline tag and bold tag. We also have big tag and a small tag. So if the first one I'm going to tell is italic tag, you just type in I, and this is the italic tag. Just type, I'm just type in italic. This is italic. Now this is an italic tag. This thing will be printed in italic form. Now the second one is bold tag. So just type in bold, or bold tag. So just type in bold, and then you will this is the second tag called bold tag. The third tag is underline tag. Just type in U, and your underline tag will be this is the underline tag. Just type in underline, and the text here will be printed as underline text. Now here we have a big tag, like very big tag. Just type in big, B-I-G, big tag. So big tag, this is big, and a small tag, this is small. this is small. So these are some tags which are used to edit a text. I don't know why it is red, but let us see that it runs or not. You can see that the thing, the italic which I told you, it is in italic, this is bold, this underlined, this is a big text, like the font just increases, so just it is called big tag, and in small tag the font just decreases. So it is no rocket science. You can just practice these tags, learn these tags, use these tags in a website. So you have some tags over here. Now I should continue with my all tag, and now the next tag which I am going to tell you is link. You can whenever you open a website, you must have noticed a link. Now a link just is a piece of text which connects to you to a different web page or a different place. So for link, you just type in A. I'm sure you all know what is link. So just type in A, and this would be written. So we have something different. We have something called href in the tag, in the opening tag. So now, as I told you that this is a link, so we need to tell the HTML that while on clicking this link, what should open. So now we can type in the link. We will have to enter the source of the link. So let us say I just want to open my Canva. So just copy this link and paste that link in the href. So we have this link in the href tag, and then we can type in the piece of text which will be acting as a link. So in between of the opening and the closing tag, we just input the link or the piece of text. So I can just type in this. For the sake of simplicity, I am just typing in this is a link. You would understand that thing. And now let us see that what is. You can see a text with which is underlined and sort of in blue color is here, and when I hover over it, you can see my cursor changing. So it denotes when we hover over a link. So if I click over it, you can see I have been directed to the Canva website. So this is the link tag. In the href tag, you just type in the URL or the location of the on which the link has to be directed. So these are some tags which are the most basic ones. And another thing which I'm just going to tell you is, you must have noticed that all these thing which I have written here, italic, bold, underline, this is big and this is small, and the link itself are printed in the one single line. But you can see in the text, you can see in the code that I have given enter, I have started a new line for every piece of text. But why is this printed in one single line? So this is also a rule. This is also a rule that the HTML follows. So whether I give any number of lines, if I put between them, you will see that there will be no difference. The thing will be written in one single line. So there is another tag. This is a unique tag called B tag. So you type in B and not B tag, it is called BR tag. So you just type in BR, and this is a tag with no closing tag. It is a lone tag. So it has every tag, you can see every tag has a closing and an opening tag, but this specific tag does not have a closing tag because it just gives a line in between them. So now if I save it and run that, you can see after italic there is another line in which all the things are printed. Now let us say after bold I put another BR tag and save that, and now let's see now the bold tag is printed in another singular specific line. So these are some tags which are the most basic ones. You will be whenever you start HTML course, you will be learning these tags. So these are the most basic tags. So a quick revision. Number 1 is the heading tag. A heading tag comes in 6 forms: H1 to H6 according to the size. H6 is the smallest and H1 is the biggest. Now the paragraph tags, it is also paragraph tag is written like a P, a singular P, and then it just used for writing text. Now we have different tags for its form. Now we have italic tag, bold tag, underline tag, big tag, and a small tag. So these are the 5 tags: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 4 tags which are some of the basic ones: italic, bold, underline, big tag, and a small tag. Now the next thing which we learned is a link tag. So link tag is written like this. You just type in the piece of text and the link, the URL, which will be directed. So it is written like A. You just type in A. You can see that it is the code editor is just defining this tag if the element has an href attribute. So it is just called an anchor tag. So the last thing which we studied is this one, BR tag. This is a singular tag which does not have a closing tag. It just gives starts the next thing with a different line. So these are the things which we learned today. So this is it for today. This was the first part of the series. The second part of the series. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Make sure to subscribe.